Hey
Welcome
guys.
back
Welcome to another edition of Whining Women.
with Brandy. Hey!
And Brandy Ho. Hey Ho.
That's all we got tonight.
That's all we got tonight. This is my solemn vow. This is my Girl Scouts promise.
Yeah.
That it's hard when you're 46, and
Almost 47.
yeah, and you
Yeah.
got to get up and go to work.
Yeah, and do adult things. It's kind of hard.
That was not
It's a little rough.
responsible.
I will say that I did increase my water intake today, but I'm taking it easy as well.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to be better. I don't want Cheyenne to be able to use that meme that she used for me last week.
Yes.
I do not want to give her another opportunity for that.
Yeah, I don't need gulp counts either.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was pretty
look.
good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. But
I like
so shout out to Cheyenne for
Yes.
all of her editing skills. If you've
Absolutely.
seen us on YouTube.
Yep.
So
And happy birthday today, my son-in-law Josh. Happy birthday.
Y'all have a lot of February birthdays.
Yes, and yesterday was Kylie's boyfriend Jake's, and my birthday is February 16th,
She's accepting gifts all month.
all month, and Cash App.
That's her
And
favorite.
Venmo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Her size is cash.
Yes. So I did decide that one thing looking back, I want to talk about the wine just a little bit before we get started
Okay.
instead of just devouring the bottle. So this is, tonight I am drinking Childress wine. It is St. Kitts Blackberry, and it is out of Lexington, North Carolina.
And I also have a North Carolina wine. This is great. It's from Rock of Ages Winery, and this is called Cork and Pork Wine. And it says it's wine designed for barbecue. It's a sweet red wine that is bottled in, we just read this,
Yeah.
Hurdle Mills, North Carolina. So
Smells
get-
like wine.
I get notes of alcohol.
I do too. That's what I
Okay.
like. Okay.
And then you swirl
You
it.
swirl it.
Okay.
Tastes like wine.
Tastes like Okay. Oh, did you already swirl? Oh,
hmm
oh, I'm behind.
Okay, I think that one's delicious. That is very good.
Actually, between the two, that one is
That is
definitely much
very
better.
good.
This one doesn't have as much blackberry flavor as
I
you
know.
would think.
I thought it would have had more blackberry
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so that was our
Well,
review.
look, yours is
I
a
would
screw
say-
top,
Yeah.
so we could actually put yours to the side and be really good girls tonight and just do this one.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm
We
not
could-
driving.
Hey,
I said one. Let's drink this one and then see where
And just
that
see what
one goes.
happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 5 is great. 1 is meh. What do you give the Childress Blackberry?
I think it's a solid 3.
I agree
mean,
with that.
Yeah,
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking too. Okay. Now let's do this one.
yeah. What's the name of it again?
It's the
got a real Cork and Pork.
Cork and Pork Wine by Rock of Ages Winery.
And I have to give that one a 5.
I'm gonna say 4.5.
Yeah, I mean it's a solid.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I'm
it's
really
a good one
impressed
for a
with that
sweet
one.
red.
Yeah.
It's a really
Yeah.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe if we get famous on this, we can start going to these wineries and doing shows there. But y'all gotta help us get famous.
And that reminds me too. If you guys have wine recommendations, we would love to hear them.
Yeah, that you would like for us to try.
Yes,
Yeah.
especially local wineries. We do like to support local when we can. So
Yes,
we
absolutely.
definitely appreciate
And
that.
locals, North Carolina.
North Carolina. Yeah. Anywhere in the state.
Yeah. How's your week?
It's been a week. My right hand at work, Michelle, is actually on a cruise. She's on her first cruise with her family, and I'm really, really happy for her, and really, really sad for me.
Oh.
Because that just means I'm doing her things too. So it's just been a little bit hectic, but overall, really good week. How about you?
Yeah, my week is good. I have a new role at work. I'm learning. I don't like feeling incompetent because I don't know a lot of the stuff that goes along with the role. So I'm trying to get there.
You're a novice.
Yes, I'm a novice. I went from being expert to novice. So I'm trying to get there, but I really do enjoy the people I work with and the job.
Good.
Yeah. So I do want to say one thing that made me really sad. And this may have happened last week, but Catherine O'Hara.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Moira.
Moira. my favorite role she's ever played in was
Absolutely.
Laura on the Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek.
But I love her.
David. Ew.
Ew.
God, ew, David.
Yeah.
That was a really great show. On a podcast recently, they were talking about her and her death and the loss for comedians and actors everywhere, because she really is great. But one of the things that really stuck with me is that years ago on the red carpet, someone stopped her and was like, "You're my favorite actress," and she said, "Who, me?"
Oh.
Like, she really was very humble about it, and
yeah.
and she said, "Who, me?" And he said, "Well, yeah, you're like the best ever." And he asked her, what was your favorite role? And she said, "My favorite role is being a mother."
I read that. Not that
And
sentence, but yeah.
but she really did. That was her most important role that she ever did, and it is an important role, of course. But I just thought that was really awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love her.
When she could have taken that chance to shine. And
Well, I know I was reading that she always incorporated her family and children, and any role she was offered, if it was inconvenient on her family, then
yeah,
she didn't accept the role. So, but she was hysterical.
she really was. She was great. And in Schitt's Creek, to me, she looked so different.
Yeah.
Than in anything
other
I'd ever
thing.
seen her in before.
Yeah.
That I was all, it was one of those like, I've seen her.
Yeah.
But I don't know who that is. And then it's like, well, of course, it is. It's
Oh,
her.
right, that's Kevin's mom.
She was
on
yeah,
alone.
yeah.
That's Beetlejuice. So
That's it.
yeah.
That, I know. Like, oh, that's her.
That
but
is
no,
her.
that was very. That was sad.
her favorite role for me.
But yes, we lost a good one with her. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
Almost as funny as you.
Aww. So this week, my husband and my son are aspiring ranchers. There was a cow that was at a cow sale for meat. And if you're a vegetarian, you can log off. We eat steak in this house. And moo. He was selling the cow for meat, and it had a baby at the cow sale. So supposedly, they left it with the mom for 2 days so it could get the colostrum, which is important. And Gary and our future son-in-law drove down to buy this calf. And it was so cute. And it had buck teeth. And we were bottle feeding it. And it was so freaking cute. And that cow started shitting in the truck on the way home. And he had the scours. Now, I don't know if y'all know what that is.
No, what is scours?
It is explosive, shitty, diarrhea, water that stinks. It's horrible. And it just runs out. And I've never seen an animal that will piss a gallon. But when that thing would stand up, he would just it looked like a damn water hose. But anyway, so they're trying to bottle feed it, and this thing, he's just getting sicker and sicker. And it was snowing.
Oh, we
We
did
got
get,
an
we did
foot
get
and a
a
half
lot
of snow.
We got a lot of snow.
So we couldn't leave it outside. So we have a cow, a baby bull in our living room with 2 tarps. He ended up using a cover that goes over a tent in a pen with the shits for 3 days. And I said, that's where I draw the line.
That's right.
I'm not cleaning up cow shit. Now, I did
Nope.
try it one time, and I gagged the whole time until I had a headache, and I said, I'm done with it. So, the cow didn't make it.
Oh.
No. Gary stayed up all night. We tried to call the emergency vet. He said he wouldn't come out in the weather. What needed to happen was the cow needed a tube run to its stomach to get intake, and he didn't. So, after about 24 hours of that, Gary ended up having to shoot it. And then they're out there digging through 1.5 feet of snow. And then
the
that
ice from
frozen
the-
dirt. Oh, yeah, and then an inch
From-
of dirt, an inch of ice, and then the frozen ground to bury the cow. So it was sad.
Oh.
My husband said it was an expensive lesson learned.
Did the cow have a name?
Yes. He was a Jersey bull, so his name was Jersey Mike. I know.
In the arms of the angel.
His little picture with his little buck teeth.
It
Oh,
was
I'm
so
so
cute.
sad about it.
I know. And
Did you have a service?
He said they said words. Now they love those animals.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they
But
said
you didn't
so
attend
much.
because it was too cold?
Girl, I didn't go outside for 3 days. Hell no. I said, praise
I already
be.
knew. Yeah.
Yeah.
I already knew.
Mm-mm, not me.
I knew you were not out there in that weather.
Hell to the no, no, no. Hell no.
No.
So that was our, it was a shitty. I cracked myself up. I didn't mean to say that. I was going to say it was a shitty day.
It was a catastrophe,
It's
if you
a
will.
catastrophe. It was the shitpocalypse of 26.
It was the shit of times.
It was
the
the
shit of
shit of
times. It was just shitty.
It was a
right?
shitty day.
Oh,
Yeah. So anyway,
poor Jersey
I
mine.
know.
Well, I am sorry about that.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
I am. And I really hate I didn't get to see him in his home, which was actually your home.
Jesus.
Inside the walls of your home.
Y'all, it would wake me up at like 3 a.m. like the first night. And I'd be like, Gary, you got to get up. We were in our room with the door shut, and I'm smelling cow shit. I'm like, you got to get up and go clean it up. The smell woke me up. That's how damn bad it was. It invaded my nerves.
It's an invasive species of shit.
Yeah.
Shite.
Yes.
Is anyone watching Bridgerton?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. We won't discuss. It's more of a Cinderella this
Is it?
season. Yeah.
Someone who watched or read the book said that it does not follow the book at all. I haven't read them.
I have not read them either. I'm just going to be real with you.
I'm not going to read them.
There's no reason to read them now as far as I'm concerned, but I do have to say, I know she gets on a lot of people's nerves, but I love the queen. I love her.
I do too.
And her crazy hair and she's just very about everything. But I have only gotten through maybe a couple of episodes. I haven't binged it. My daughter-in-law Reagan has completed it, and she's been sworn to silence and will not tell me.
My girls have finished it too.
Yeah, so they know. I mean, but they know better. They're not going to ruin it for us.
But
so.
they said there's only 3 episodes.
What?
Yeah, it's one of those.
What?
To do it now, and in June they'll release the rest of them, or maybe the end
Oh,
of February.
well then I'm
or
not
something
going to
like
worry about it because I can't stand that.
that. No, they're going to do. If it's 8 episodes, they release 4, and then they release 4 more at the end of a time frame.
Like Lean Man just did to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, guys, if you want to watch it's a cute little show. It's not funny, but it's School Spirits on Paramount. No, School Spirits is about a girl who is body snatched pretty much. The school is haunted with people. Kids that have died on the school get trapped. Their butt belly.
Rewind, do it again.
Their spirits get trapped in the school, and then,
Okay.
anyway, one of the girls, she played on Cobra Kai, the blonde. She's the star, but anyway, she's trapped in the school, but she's not really dead. It's cute.
Oh.
It's very good. It's kind of a teenager
But it's
show.
not, you
But
said
I like
it's
it.
not a comedy though?
Mm-mm, no.
Oh, okay.
And I really did like it, and it just came back out. It's the 3rd season, 3 episodes, and I don't know when
Why
the rest
do we
are coming
keep
out.
falling for this?
No.
And why can't they this is the problem. Y'all, if you are of a certain generation, like born in the 1900s, then you should know that your program came on a certain night of the week, and you had to wait until that night of the week to watch it. We are so spoiled by streaming now. I can't stand a commercial, and I cannot stand to wait.
I know what I can't either.
I do not want to wait. I want it now.
I will not pay though for the commercial-free episode.
No, I'm not either. No, I'll watch the.
I bet I spend $100 a month though just in streaming. I bet I do.
Probably, because the whole thing, the way they get you, here's how they get you. First of all, when the streaming started, it was real like all willy-nilly, like, hey, here's my password, you can watch, and here's my password, you can watch, and you can share. And so this family member has Netflix, and that one has HBO Max, and that one has, I know.
Yeah.
And then they started cracking down like, you don't live there. My problem is I forget what streaming channel I was watching. Like, what was the name of that show I was watching, and where did I find it?
Yeah.
But honestly, hands down, Netflix is still the best.
Oh, I don't agree. I
You
think
do not?
Paramount is.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I think
I
I like
seldom
Netflix
watch
because there's no commercials ever.
Probably, but I like Netflix, and Disney Plus has got really good. They've got a lot. They've got House Hunters International, hundreds of episodes.
We were watching Disney Plus, but we were on Dalton and Reagan's account, and we got booted because we're not in the same house. So
It just be like that.
sometimes it just be like that.
Yep.
Well, there's another show. I don't know if you've checked it out yet. I just would love people's opinion if they've seen it. But it's called The Mayor of Kingstown.
No, I want to watch it. I've
Well,
seen it.
here's the thing. I feel really bad about this, but there's a girl I work with, a lady. But we do share, like, hey, have you checked this out? Have you seen this? And so I watched one episode of it, and I said, I've got a show for you. Told her to check it out. Then I watched 2 more episodes, and then I went back. Like, we didn't see each other for a week, and I saw her. I'm like, by the way, that recommendation I gave you, I'm taking it back.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she said, what? And I said, how many episodes have you watched? And she said, I finished season 1. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because y'all listen, I like dark stuff. I love true crime. I like murder mysteries. I like serial killer stuff. But this show's dark.
Is it that bad? Mayor of Kingstown?
It's dark in the how much they show of certain scenarios and situations. I just don't think it definitely adds to the story, but I don't think it's necessary. And I'm not used to. If I'm watching television, I want to relax.
Yeah.
And I guess I just felt like
Is
too
it
much.
gory?
It's not. Gory is not the word. I mean, there's definitely some. It's very violent, very,
Yeah.
very, very violent.
Okay.
And there are some murders, and there's some. Yeah, trigger warning, sexual assault scenes. And actually, more than that is not what's shown, is the implication, what's implied, but how well they do it. But it's Taylor Sheridan that created the show.
Oh, it's probably really good.
And
then.
so Taylor Sheridan, y'all, is amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
he's created a lot of great work, but I don't know that I'll go back to it. We're like not very tech savvy, but look, we got the sign the right way this time. We're not backwards.
Yeah. And
So-
last week I streamed live on TikTok. I videoed on the iPad, and I fast forwarded the video the whole way. The whole video. And you
That's
couldn't slow it
funny.
down. So hopefully we got it right this
Well,
time.
and then Cheyenne worked her magic and put in her little. I
Yes.
like when she was doing y'all. I knew I talked with my hands, but I did not know how much. I'm trying so hard tonight.
No,
to keep
just do
going.
it.
I am trying to be very aware, but so Mikey's like, well, yeah, you always do that. I'm like, well, I mean, I know, but I can't stop. He said, but my favorite was when you were like, and I said, what was I doing? He said, I don't know. But you do it all the time. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to really try to not.
No.
I
It
mean-
does make you more self-aware, because I realize that I look like a bitch all the time. So last week I was like, the first one I was like,
Do you think you have RBF?
yes.
You do?
Girl.
Okay, well, maybe because I know you. Maybe because when you see me, you just light up.
I just light
But
up.
I just-
no, I was.
I mean, I know I do.
Yeah, and so then last week I was like, or Wednesday Adams.
You're so happy.
It's forced. I don't want to look like a bitch. When I was in my 30s, and y'all, I know what you said about my testosterone and everything, but when I was, I used to love like the Christian Grey books and all that, but I
Oh, yeah.
really hate it right now when I'm in a good book and they go into a sex scene and it's like 5 pages long. Like, I don't need all that. Let me get back
It's
to the
not
story.
really necessary. Right.
No, like if
It
I
takes away
wanted to
from
read a book like this,
like a
I would
smut-
buy one.
like a smut book.
Yeah, I don't want to read all this
Yeah.
right now. I thought I was reading about serial killer, and so I don't need to know about that.
Right. Right.
Anyway,
But you're right. Some
it's
authors
just
do
kind of,
just.
I just skip over it. Like 5 pages, I'll be like, sex. I said, okay.
Really? I can't believe you skip over it.
I do. With that being said, let me tell you what happened one time. If you have Roku television and you download an app, have I told you this? Yeah? I'm going to tell the team. Y'all are our team.
Hey team, let's go team.
Go team! So if you download an app on the television, it downloads it to all of the televisions on your Roku account. Back to account sharing. Well, I had the thought one night that I would, because I enjoy watching a good porno every now and then, and Gary's not much for it. I was trying to watch a good porno one night and get kind of loose with Gary, and we were in our bedroom, so he comes in. I downloaded Pornhub on our Roku television in our bedroom.
When it was legal.
Yeah, when it was legal. Anyway, I walk into Nanny's room, and she's trying to open up an app on the television, and I realize it's Pornhub. And I was like, oh shit, Nanny, let me help you. So I take her remote and I delete it from that television. Well, I didn't realize you have to go delete it off every television then. So I'm going upstairs, deleting Pornhub off all the kids' televisions. I did delete off all of it. And like 3 weeks later, Julie calls me and says, Mom, Ryder's like 5 years old at this point. She says, you're not going to believe what Ryder accidentally downloaded on his television. And I said, what? And she said, Pornhub.
And you said, no.
I said, oh my word.
Clutch my pearls.
Bless him. I know that was an accident.
Sweet little fella. Oh.
And I said, did he watch anything? And she said, oh no, I got that shit off of there.
We recognize that your time is valuable, and we appreciate you spending it with us. So
Absolutely.
we're not going to keep you for 2 hours like we did last
No.
time.
But please like and share. I think sharing is the most important thing.
Yeah.
If you see it, like it and share it.
You know, we got to give the people what they want.
Oh,
And we
yeah.
got to give you a little time. We got to give you a little time to miss us.
Yes,
Right? So
right.
the first week we recorded on a Tuesday, and then the second week was a Thursday, and then we were going to record on Tuesday.
It just didn't work out.
Honestly, the reason it didn't work out, can I tell y'all?
Tell it.
I had a facial on Friday. Shout out to Laura.
Laura who?
Laura, our Laura.
Laura Fox.
Our Laura, yeah, our
I
Laura.
want to see her tomorrow.
Okay, will you tell her that? And she knows. So I had a facial on Friday. I don't get facials very often, which is why I forgot. What she does is she reads my face and to tell me what I need. She's like a face.
I need to see her then.
She's
'cause
like
my
a-
face still hurts.
She's like a face reader, like
Oh.
like a palm reader. So, but I was going for a wax, and while I was there, I was going to do a facial, and so she was looking, and she did whatever magic voodoo stuff she does, and I didn't think anything about it. That was on a Friday afternoon. Saturday, I was fine. Sunday, my face felt like it was on fire, and there was snow from one end of the county to the other. But Mikey wanted to get out and ride in it, like men do. So I said, well, let's ride over to the Walmart because I need some Aquaphor for my face. It was that red. It looked like I had been...
What did she do? Like a chemical peel
I don't
on
know.
it?
Laura, if you're watching, girl, because I know you wanted to, please tell me what you did to my face. But it felt like really... It's like all the skin was healing or whatever. Do I look...
It does
Like I'm
really
glowing?
look. Yes, it's got a good smooth.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She did something with some little machine, like suction
Well, I don't
thing.
need that right now then.
But
My face
but
hurts
it
enough.
was red and super, like Mikey could feel the heat off of it.
Oh really? I bet she done some kind of chemical peel on
And
it.
by Tuesday, it still wasn't. And even now, it's a little raw right here in the creases.
Yeah.
But it does feel, my skin feels
Yeah.
better. But
You're-
anyway.
Well, you know what though? You're also allergic to everything under the damn sun.
Yes, and I actually got my allergy shot today. And if you feel right here, you can feel the knot through my shirt from the allergy injection. You
I
can
can feel the
heat.
heat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're hot.
Woo! You're so hot.
So hot.
So
Yeah.
So I needed to put it all. I needed a couple more days for my face to heal because another thing, guys, is I'm doing. I have a counselor. I call her my therapist. She refers to herself as a counselor. Either way, I mean,
Potato.
yeah, 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other.
Yeah.
Either way, this week because of the road conditions, we had to do a virtual visit. I am not
Oh
a
my
fan.
gosh.
I am not a fan. But we're doing the virtual visit. I'm set up in my bedroom on the bed, and I've got the little thing. And I went to do something, and I did this to my face, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I did not even explain to you why my face is so greasy." She said, she's so funny, and she said, "Oh, I just I just figured since you were working from home, you just weren't wearing any makeup. And I'm like, well, I'm not, but I'm usually not this greasy.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like,
I do wash my face.
Y'all know how thick Aquaphor is.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking about? Like
Yeah.
that you put on your
I
tattoos.
need some.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Because what you do, is a thing called slugging, is the name of it. Is you use a gentle cleanser. I can't help it. I can't help it. You use a gentle cleanser on your face, like gentle, like Cetaphil,
Yeah.
something like that. You use a gentle cleanser on your face, and then whatever oils you normally use. And then before you go to bed, you either use, it sounds crazy, but you either use something like Aquaphor or Vaseline.
Oh. I
To,
got Vaseline.
and it holds the moisture in your face.
I wonder what makes you have a pimple though.
Not if you've already done your other oils and things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Nanny used to, when we would take her to the coast to see her sister there, she had a sister, Leo. They lived here, so we got these two 90-year-old ladies, and we were in a car, and we're driving to the Outer Banks. So for you guys who don't know, we live in Asheboro. It's about a 4.5-hour drive to the Outer Banks, and which is my second favorite place in the world. But anyway, Nanny and Leo would argue like sisters, and
Right.
they did until they both died. But they were talking about somebody who had a baby that died. Have I ever told you this? And
Yes,
then-
but the team
don't know.
hasn't heard.
So it made me think when you were saying, potato pie. So anyway, they said that baby was a year and a half old when it died. And the other one said, no, it was not, babe. That baby was 18 months old. And then he said, no, it wasn't, Leo. It was a year and a half. And after about 20 miles, I was like, really, Gary? What the hell have we done? What have we done?
That is so sweet. Oh my gosh, I miss Nanny. I know you do. She was really one of the.
Y'all go back on Facebook and TikTok and look at her video. She was so cute.
She was freaking adorable.
Who's your favorite granddaughter?
One of the things that I will never ever forget is the last wedding she attended.
Oh, it was Dalton and Reagan.
The cutest thing ever was that Dalton and Reagan got married outdoors, and it was one of the, like, in the beginning of the day it looked like it was going to be rainy and we're all like bummed out, but the cutest thing ever was Gary carrying her.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, he carried her because it got so hot out there, he had to carry her back. But she did get to see him get married, but she wanted to see them get married, and she never told me this, and I don't think she ever told you this, but she did tell Mom this because Mom was her best friend.
I know.
She needed to see them get married because she knew they'd been living in sin.
Oh, I believe it. So Gary and I were engaged, living together for several years. Cheyenne was a baby, and we were going to stay at her house because we was traveling somewhere. She made his ass sleep on the living room floor. She said, "You ain't sleeping in the bed with her."
That's
She
right.
said, "You do what you want to in your house, but this is my house."
That's right.
And in my house, we honor God. And I was like, okay.
That-
So Gary slept on the damn floor. I think the most special thing about being a grandmother is seeing my children and their children.
Yes.
And seeing me and... So, Gary is not biologically Julie's dad. I was married before. So, even... And Gary, no slight to him.
no.
But I see myself... I see Julie, I see Sam in her boys.
Mm-hmm.
And to think that Sam and I created that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's the most special thing. And Gary says, I'm not going to feel any different. And I don't think he will feel any different. He loves those boys,
I know.
Julie's boys.
Well, he loves Julie.
And he loves Julie.
He's
Yeah,
always loved
Julie.
Julie.
Julie only remembers me and Gary. She was only 3 when we got married, or got together and lived in sin. And but I think it does have a little difference when you look at a child and you know that they come from your child and you see yourself and your ancestors and stuff, like just that outlook of it, being able to say it's time to go home.
Yeah.
One day
I'm
you're
not
gonna get
there.
that part.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm not at that point yet. But I will say there is something. Mikey and I were talking about the other night, and for us and we had great parents, but we both came from broken homes. We both came from teen parents, and then we were teen parents. And so it's like seeing the cycle that we've broken with our children, and then seeing them become the absolute best parents. It's like you said, it's like the best version of you walking around.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's
I
really,
said a long time ago, Julie, I was only 15 when I got pregnant with her, and I had her at 16. We didn't have a fighting chance.
Yeah.
I mean, me and her dad separated when I was 18. So
Yeah.
I grew up raising my child. You know, we
you
grew
were
up
raising
together.
each other.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure it out.
That's right. When you know that your children are doing right by their children
Oh, yeah.
and that they're good parents, then you can relax and you can be that really fun
Absolutely.
Mimi or Nana, and
Yeah.
you can just spoil the crap out of them.
Yeah.
After Christmas, Reagan said it looked like Toys R Us had exploded in their living room. I didn't, which honestly, in my defense, and I should have done this, but I didn't say, hey, are there any limits here?
No.
Because if there's not, then watch out.
Well, the thing is, don't put a limit on me.
Well,
I'm grown.
but it's true. But I'm gonna tell you what happened with us is when Dalton and Carter were little, is my mom would absolutely go nuts, and I'd be like, Mom, you can't bring more than Santa Claus brings.
Yeah.
So,
I get that.
but she wouldn't stop. She would just say, "Well, this is Santa Claus." She didn't. It didn't care. It didn't matter who it came from.
I
It was
think
for
I
those
would do
babies.
that too. I
Yeah.
just want to know that. Well, Julie gave me like a list. I think it had 3 or 4 things for each boy. And then when they came up, so I got the stuff on list.
Yeah.
And then when they come over here, I had the Amazon catalog that you go through, and I gave each of them a different color pen, and I said, circle what you want. So I went through and got stuff out.
Okay.
And it might have been something small, but it was.
Something that
Yeah,
they
it's
wanted.
just that, you know what though, like I always remember like Nanny's house on Christmas and my pawpaw and Mandy, they would have the best gifts, and I don't get to do a lot for those boys because they do live far away.
Right.
We all are
Yeah.
busy. I may see them once or twice a month, and so I want to do stuff like, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we had them for the weekend a couple weeks ago, and it's been about a month ago now, but they said, what are we doing? And I said, when we get up, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese. And Carrie said, how are we going to pay for that? So we put it on the damn credit card. We're going to Chuck E. Cheese.
We're gonna figure it out.
We're going
That's
to
what
work it
we're
out.
gonna
So
do.
anyway,
Yeah.
and they had a great time. So.
Yeah. Guess who's turning 1?
I'm not.
Yeah. Christian's turning 1 later
Well, now,
this
what's his
month.
actual birthday?
February 24th.
24th.
Mm-hmm. February 24th. And he's going to be the big one.
It comes so fast.
It's really crazy, and I'll have to show you some pictures, Reagan, but he just looks so,
He's so cute.
he's so cute, of course. He's cute, but he's big. He just looks so big. And he skipped the crawling thing, so now he's just running. And he graduated his helmet.
Yay!
So he had the helmet. But I have to say, and he's adorable, no matter what. But y'all, the little helmets have come a really long way.
Cheyenne decided what her theme is going to be for her baby shower.
Okay, let's hear.
Blue jean baby.
Oh my gosh, that is perfect. That is so perfect.
And Gary bought Lindley her first little pair of Wranglers, and it's a little they're like this big. They're like teeny tiny
Stop.
little Wrangler, like to go over her diaper.
Like the diaper cover thing?
Yes, and
Oh.
she said that's what she's gonna decorate on, like a line with that. I can't wait.
Blue jean baby. Oh. But listen, I know everybody says this, but my grandson is very advanced for his age.
No, I believe it though. He didn't.
He
crawl.
really, no, but the crawling thing, Reagan, we gotta talk about this later, girl, but the crawling thing, there is a link between babies who don't crawl and who have a hard time learning to read. We have to make them crawl. Or, and I like this option the best, we're just going to read to him until he's sick of books. Because he's never going to be sick of books because he's going to be a bookworm.
Hopefully. And it could mean that if they walk before one, they're getting out of the way for the next one.
That is the wives' tale. I'm just saying.
The wives' tale.
And I do think.
And I bet y'all are doing it.
And
I mean, most married people do.
So what I think is, and I told Reagan this before, I feel like, and you know, you don't want to tempt fate,
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah.
but I do think that they'll have a boy and then they'll have a girl because they're just so perfect. Aren't they just the cutest couple?
They are.
Like, I think that they'll be like, oh,
They're
that's
so idyllic.
idyllic.
They're
Like,
almost like, don't get offended, y'all. They're almost like the 50s couple.
yeah,
Like, she just
old school.
She just does the mommy and the home.
And she takes good care of Dalton.
Yeah, and Dalton just does his thing, and he comes home and takes care of his wife and child. They're just like a
They really are very
yeah.
old fashioned.
yes,
Old fashioned.
I love it.
Yeah, in a good way, in a really good way.
Yeah.
Well, Mikey says frequently that he would like to be Dalton when he grows up.
You were talking about how she and I were going to be roommates in the nursing home, and
Oh,
Mikey
yeah.
and Gary, and they were going to jerk off our pissy diapers and throw them in a corner and just pound it out. And so I made that into a snippet. It took like, honest to God, it took me about 3 hours, but I made that anyway. I'm going to get there. And I put it on TikTok as a advertisement.
Like a teaser?
Yeah, teaser. Come in, join us on YouTube.
Get everybody
yeah.
really interested. Yeah.
So, somebody saw Kylie and said, how do you feel about your mom's podcast where she's talking about the pissy diaper? And she was like, that's just my mom. And I was like, shit, we got to give the people what they want. I was like, if I didn't talk about sex, they'd be like, what's wrong with Brandy?
What's wrong with Brandy Ho? That's
Yeah.
weird. I'm so
Oh,
excited.
I snorted.
Cork and pork makes you snort.
We're going to need a DD at the Hack Hoover house. So can we talk about my birthday?
Oh, of course. It's February. We have to.
I love my birthday, y'all. I never had birthday parties growing up, and so I've always made sure my kids have birthday parties.
Mhm.
And now, the last few years, I just plan my own damn birthday
That's exactly
party.
right.
Because if you want it done right, do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, let's talk about my thing.
Y'all, you probably won't be surprised. Honestly, I wasn't surprised. I mean, I really wasn't surprised.
I know you would.
I'm like, that is so clever. But please share.
Okay, so I used to have a Jeffrey Dahmer t-shirt, and it said, it had his picture on it, and it said, I love you so much, I could just eat you. And
She did.
Brandy said, that's a really poor taste.
I did.
And I said, yeah, but it's funny. And she said, yeah, but think about the people who actually fucking ate Brandy. And I was like, yeah, I probably wouldn't like it if people wore that. So anyway, I threw it away. Anyway.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the
By the way.
13th. That's a key right there. My birthday's the 16th. The party's the 13th.
Yes.
And y'all know I love a good theme.
Yes.
And I love dressing up.
Tell us your theme.
Killing 47.
What does that mean?
It means come dressed as your favorite serial killer or victim.
What I'm so excited for is to give you your birthday gift.
Oh, I'm excited for that too.
So, yeah, I'm really excited. Especially now that you have this thing.
Yes.
It's going to be even better.
I'm excited too. I did find out we already have a Blanche Taylor Moore coming.
Okay, this is good to know. I need to know because I haven't decided yet. Y'all, I like all the serial killers.
I do too. I told Gary he should dress up like Wade Wilson and paint all the stuff on his face. You know who that is?
Tell me.
That's the man in Florida.
I'm going to need more.
Okay, he was the guy, he beat the shit. He almost killed his girlfriend. Then he ran over a woman, back drove her 21 times, and then another one he murdered, and then he was like the good looking
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
But he when he went into jail, and he was a damn
I know
stone-cold
exactly who
stunner.
you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and he went into prison or jail, and now he's got all these facial tattoos and stuff. That just made him better.
Yeah. Listen, they really are all in Florida. The craziest shit happens in Florida. But I really think I might like to move there.
I want to move to Destin. That's
Oh.
where my first husband was from.
Destin or Florida?
Oh. He was nuts.
Small Town Murder.
Yes.
You know, you
Yes,
listen to
I
those guys.
listen to
Okay, so they're hilarious, but they talk about Florida and they're like, well, it is a panhandle. What do you expect? So,
That is
anyway, so anytime I think
Yeah.
of hear Florida, I think, what are they up to now?
Yeah. Let's talk about butter sausage.
Talk about your cable ace award.
Let's talk about buttered
1987.
sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does, why is it doing what it's doing. Get it out of my face.
The Gary Busey meme.
Oh my gosh. Only if you can make that face, that same face thing. Actually, that's a really good version.
Let's talk about butter sausage. I'm gonna have barbecue that night at my party. We're gonna have chopped barbecue.
If you're going to have barbecue, you should probably have
Oh,
cork and pork wine. It makes you snort. And it's designed for barbecue.
bitch, I'm gonna have some.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I wish I could speak in an accent like you speak in.
I don't know what he's speaking of.
We went out one night, went bar hopping at Ashboro. This bitch talked to everybody in that accent. She had men all over the county buying her drinks because they thought she was from England and they wanted to make her feel welcome in America.
It was just a little exotic.
Was
you
it
know, they
England
thought
or Australia or something?
it was British, and
Brit, that's
they thought I was very proper,
Mhm.
and I was for a bit, just a bit, and then I'd have a little too much to drink, and then I'd forget, and then they'd be like, "Well, what the fuck just happened?"
Pip pip cheerio.
Pip pip, cheerio. I just like the words.
I like to hear it.
Tune in next week, see what we're up to. Kylie is working on a new set for us because we listen to your feedback. We appreciate your feedback. We know that the lights back here are a little much in the window.
So, Serenity, my niece, she was at a school dance and all her pictures she was doing this in. She thought it was so cool. Do you know what that is?
Mm-mm. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
Yes. It's called a shocker.
A shocker. That's hilarious.
Yes.
So why was she doing that?
She thought it was just cool. So all her pictures from the school dance, she's going,
No.
and we were like, I ended up sending her a message. I said, do you know what this is? And she's like, no. And I told her, she's like, oh my God, delete all of those pictures.
Like, can you get it to? I mean, this is when AI would be helpful. Can you add her other fingers back? Or she's just going? Or she's just
It's been
going?
like this long.
What? Or she's just going?
Yeah. It'd be like, let me get a good shot right here.
Yeah, do a good. You got to get closer. Put those two together. Okay.
See, this is what it is.
2 in the pink.
1 in the stink.
The pink is the vagina. The stink is the anus. So that reminds me. My friend Amy at work said that she was listening to us the other night on YouTube.
Yes.
She doesn't even have a YouTube account.
Oh.
She saw the link through Facebook, followed it, whatever. So she's listening. Her husband said, what are you listening to? And she said, it's Brandy and her friend Brandy. And he said, oh, what are they doing? And she said, I don't know. It's a podcast.
We don't either.
We don't know. And she said, I don't know. It's a podcast of some sort. And he said, is it going to be educational? And she said, I doubt it.
I mean, maybe like if you consider Urban Dictionary
But
educational.
But look at us educating.
Yes. They just say, hey, you can just start doing it to them. Like, look what I
Just,
learned.
like, that's how you
Just
say,
start throwing it out
that's
there.
how you say hello.
Yeah. Just start, say, hey. Or like,
How's life
what's up,
treating you?
y'all? Just start throwing it out there randomly.
You know, like people that do gang signs. Like,
Yeah. Be like, instead of like, what? You could be like, what's up, y'all? Just start throwing it out there occasionally.
just see if they notice.
And just see if they notice it.
Right.
Yes. Be like,
Look, or you know, whenever you're like trying to flip somebody off and you do that, but instead
Yeah.
you're like,
You're like,
Yetsy. When Dalton was a toddler, do you remember? He would say, Yetsy. He didn't do his fingers like that though. He just did this one. He didn't do the
one?
He just did the one. He said, Yetsy.
Yeah.
No, Yets.
yes.
Yetsy.
Kylie was a hellion when she was little.
I recall. Kylie was feral. She was a feral
That is
child.
feral.
She was a feral
She
child.
was. Somebody described me to Gary as feral the other night.
Now, Brandy, now who would say such a thing?
Rawr.
It's about time to say pip pip, cheerio.
Cheerio. So, thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you
for
guys.
another edition of
Whining
Whining Women.